All right, thanks, Chad. Several roads remain closed after all the recent rain and snowfall, causing problems for drivers and emergency crews. News Channel 18's Krista Henry reports officials say staying prepared is key to keeping complications from becoming a life or death situation.
In addition to the increased volume of calls that makes everybody very busy and the dispatchers very busy, the emergency responders themselves have to fight the slick roads and the traffic problems that we have.
But the problems don't just end on the roads. Carroll County's Emergency Management Agency Director David McDowell says during Tuesday's storm they faced even more difficulties than just slick roads and flooded areas.
We had a significant problem the other day with radio communication. And all we can figure is that it was the extra heavy snow that was pouring down out of the sky affected our radio communications. You know, a number of guys weren't able to communicate with each other on the radio.
McDowell says they always have a backup plan for when out of the ordinary situations like that happen during hazardous weather.
We have a number of backup systems, like guys would use their cell phones to call or text on their cell phones. I believe that the 911 center had extra dispatchers come in because you could hear every time one of them talked on the radio that the telephones were ringing nonstop in the background.
Now, officials say when major roads like 225 are closed because of flooding, they also have to find alternate routes when responding to emergencies.
Sometimes it results in a very large threat to life. Last year we had a flash flood where one of our culverts washed out and a car drove into it. The responding officers were when they got there, they were on the opposite side of that, so they could see the person who was hanging down into the ditch, but they couldn't get to him. And it was about a 4-mile round trip to get to the other side.
That was Krista Henry reporting. Now, whether as an accident or an emergency, officials remind everyone to be patient when waiting for emergency crews to arrive, and don't drive through a flooded area because water levels can be higher than you think.